Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 37 of the regular season. The Astros win 9-1 in a blowout of the Los Angeles Angels. And funnily enough, all of the Astros runs were scored off of home runs, which I thought was kind of funny. So to get right into it, Jose Urquidy would get the start on the mound. He was good for his innings of work, but he mysteriously got pulled early. I don't really have any word on what that is. I don't know. I think they said it was an arm injury or shoulder discomfort, but if there's anything big that develops of that tomorrow, there will be a video on it. So, in the first inning, he got out of it pretty well in the top half, and in the bottom half, first pitch of the game to the Astros, Altuve just absolutely crushes it up on the train tracks, a absolute missile. And a very high launch angle. I believe they said it was a 39-degree launch angle, which is extremely high. Average is like 27. So that's a big jump. Like, this was... he obliterated that thing, man. Brantley and Bregman would both ground out. Jordan would single, and then Yuli in account battles. I believe it was a 10-pitch at bat. He battled in that one, man. And then he just knocks one barely over the right field wall to go opposite field with a home run. I thought it was kind of funny that Altuve's was a mammoth and Yuli's was a little wall scraper, but Yuli Gurriel, home run to make it a 3-0 ball game. So you know these bad boys are coming out. Every game, ladies and gentlemen, every game. In the fourth, to start with, Kyle Tucker made a really nice diving catch. He had a weird read on it, and I don't think he was quite able to make, to figure out where it was until about the very end, which is, why he had to make the diving catch. But still was a really nice catch. And then something kind of weird happened. So there's 2 outs in the inning, and Correa starts talking to Urquidy. He gets the trainer, he gets Strom, he gets all the infielders and Maldonado in, and then they call out Dusty. There was the physical trainer on the staff. They're all out there, they're feeling him out, and they decide the best course of action is to pull him. And this could have been devastating. Like, this was very nerve-wracking because you have a guy who's only at 44 pitches in Jose Urquidy, who's absolutely rolling through the first, 3 2/3 innings, having a great night, and now mysteriously he's getting pulled. That was very concerning, and we would bring in Brandon Bielak, who I thought had a very good night, and that was in the fourth. In the sixth, Yuli would fly out, Correa would single, and Kyle Tucker just absolutely hammers one to the upper deck in right. 5-0 Astros in the sixth. In the eighth, the Angels would actually get a run to attempt the rally. It didn't go very well. So Gosling would walk. John Jay would single. Scrub would then come in for Bielak. Butteria. I am probably horribly saying that. I'm very sorry. Would have a sac fly to make it a 5-1 ball game. Shohei Ohtani would ground out. Jose Iglesias would single, and then Walsh would fly out to end the eighth. And in the bottom of the eighth, Yordan Alvarez with a big Mac Daddy home run to the upper deck. Just same level as Kyle Tucker. Both lefties just cashing in tonight. That would make it a 6-1 ball game. Correa would walk, Tucker would single, and then Chas McCormick would hit a nice one over to left field to make it a 9-1 ball game. And then in the ninth, Joe Smith would come in and actually have a really nice inning. He got out of it cleanly, and the Astros picked up a nice 9-1 blowout win. Pitching lines. Jose Urquidy, like I said, got pulled a bit early. 3 2/3 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts. Brandon Bielak came in, 3 1/3, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Again, I thought he had a very nice night. Andre Scrub had an inning of work with 1 hit, no walks, no strikeouts allowed. And Joe Smith would come in, 1 inning of work, 1 hit, no walks, no strikeouts, no runs. Final thoughts. Jose Urquidy had a very nice start to the game, and it sucks that he had to get pulled prematurely. That's worrisome, if I'm being honest. That's not where you want it to be for him. He was just having a great start to the game, and that was concerning, especially with the fact that we're already missing Valdez, we're missing Odorizzi right now, and we can't really afford to have any other starters go down at this exact moment in time. So that could be real bad if something were to happen with him. Brandon Bielak, I thought, had a very nice game. 3 1/3, only 1 run given up, so there's nothing to be complaining about there. I thought he had a very nice evening. Andre Scrub had a lockdown inning, which is great to see out of him. He was a massive contributor last year. He was sort of the FIP wizard I've talked about that a lot. So that was great to see out of him. And Joe Smith had a nice inning of work. Got out of it, only the one hit given up, and that was on a 0-2 count. So it wasn't like, oh, they worked him. He just, they got a little cue shot to get a single, but that was it for the pitching staff. I thought they did a very good job. Hitting, man, it felt like everyone was cashing in. Jose on the first at-bat of the game, on the first pitch of the game, cashing in early. Yuli Gurriel with a nice home run. Yuli Gurriel is just at another level right now. He had a home run. Yordan Alvarez had a pair of hits and scored 2 runs along with his home run, which was a big mammoth blast. Chas McCormick, who I was hoping to see in the lineup some more, had a home run tonight. He was pretty not great beside the home run. He had a pair of strikeouts, but home run, man, you're not going to complain about a 3-run shot. And Kyle Tucker, another guy who had a pretty nice night. He had a pair of hits. He had a pair of runs, pair of RBIs. Man, it's great to see Kyle Tucker starting to come out of this. He's slowly but surely starting to raise that batting average up. Now it's over 200, which for a while there was well below that when he was just getting super unlucky. He continues to raise that, which is great to see. And the only player who didn't have a hit tonight, or the only players who didn't have a hit tonight, were Diaz and Maldonado. And I almost forgot this. That'd be unacceptable. Carlos Correa had a fantastic night. 3 for 3 with a walk, 2 runs scored. He didn't drive any in, but he had a fantastic night as well, Carlos Correa, which is, good to see out of him. This was just overall a very good game by the Astros. I have no complaints. They were on top early, and they never looked back. The only sour note is Urquidy potentially being injured. Hopefully, it's just a little one-night thing. He just tweaked a little muscle, and he'll be fine come start again. But, man, with our thin starting rotation, that is horrifying right now. So that is it for this one. Tomorrow we start the Silver Boot Series against the Texas Rangers at 8:10 p.m. Imagine. 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have Christian Javier on the mound rolling in with it with a 2.90 ERA. And I'll be here after that game, with another video. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Astros.